Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. In this episode, we're going to be working on the Skyline. Stay tuned. Thanks for tuning in, guys. If you haven't yet, please consider hitting that subscribe button and the post notification bell to stay up to date with my projects. With that being said, let's get into it. Alright boys, it's Friday. I've got the day off and it's lovely and sunny outside. So I'm going to get the Skyline out the back and I want to try to fix the sport shift in it because sometimes it pops out and just goes back to drive, which I don't like because of the exhaust. And it sounds like crap if it's not in manual. So I do have a micro switch that I got from the wreckers many months ago, maybe even years ago. This one here, so that's the one when you slide it over to sports mode, that's the micro switch. So I'm going to test the other one first and see if I can manually do it, and we'll go from there. So I've got to tuck out to work to get a tool for the Forester, and then we'll get stuck into the Skyline. So the issue doesn't go into manual sometimes. First thing in the morning it does. So once we get back from going to my work, I'm going to check the fluid, make sure it's all okay, and yeah, then we'll look into the micro switch. Alright guys, so we are back. Oh, hey guys. I'm going to check the auto trans. Yeah. Obviously it's nice and warm, so pretty sure that's how you measure it. To make sure it's warmed. Been for a drive. I'll check it. I'll just get a rag. And yeah, I'll check it. If it's low, I'll order some automatic trans fluid, which I need for my power steering for the Forester anyway, so need to get that anyway. Alright, so I just checked it and it's fine. It's just above the line for hot, so should be all good. So yeah, we'll move on to the actual micro switches themselves. So got to get this stuff off here. So I've pulled maybe one or two dashes apart, and I hadn't done my center console before, except for this section, or this section here, to fix up. There's the red bit that goes through so you know where you are. I took that out because it was bent and it wouldn't allow me to get into manual, I think it was. Anyways, I hadn't been into the dash before, and this is the first time I've gotten this side off, and if you can see, we're missing screws. Look at this. Wow. Alright. Better pop off the other side and see how we're looking. Great. And yep, just got this other side off, and yeah, we're missing some screws there too. Is this like an opportunity to put a different stereo in, or should I just put the screws back in? Maybe that's why the whole thing wasn't fitting properly. So I didn't put it back properly. Great. Alright boys, I found the issue why it wasn't sitting properly. See this clip? We don't have clips here. Or here. Sick. I wonder what else I can find. So I think I need to get this center console out. Just took the ashtray out of the back. There's lip gloss back there. And yeah, it's not very stable, so gotta find where this mount should be. Right, found the screws. The one on the other side was loose. Gotta get this cap off here and get the screw out. Alright, the screw on this side was probably one turn loose. Lifted it up, had a couple of beads come out and a cigarette filter. Need to work out this front section. So there's a screw or something holding that off. So it's all the way up to here. I've got screws there. Okay, so there's all these connections here. Look at this. What is that? Seriously. What? There's my pink lipstick. Pink lip gloss. Oh, look at all that. Ugh. This is for coffee. Baby lips. Maybelline. Look at it here. That is for the center cap on like chromies. I've had one of them before. How do you even get... What the... A lion ring? A lion ring? A lion ring. Wow. Oh, Hello Kitty ring? That's very Japanese, isn't it? Oh, I've got a good one for you. Get out. Hello Kitty. And what's this one? Oh, knuckle duster. How does that even get under there? Alright. Alright, so we're going to work out. So this is up, down. And it's not that one, it's the one that does this, which from memory is in here somewhere. Ooh, found one of the clips. That's good. Got a clip missing here. And I found it. That's awesome. So this should sit back down properly now. I just need to find that one. I found the clip for the gear knob. The gear knob's broken though. So if I can fix that, I've got everything there. You can clip it on and it won't be loose anymore. Sick. So I found my multimeter. I'm going to play around with that. But I just found a switch. And it'll wedge down in there. I want to know what it is. I'm going to turn the car on and see if anything comes up on the dash. Like maybe it's the traction. Some people do that. It's a brown wire. Goes all the way back up there. I have no idea what it is. This is going to be fun. Alright, I'm going to unbolt this so I can get a better look at the wiring. Alright boys, just stepped away for a little bit there and had some lunch. I think I might have some trim screws for the radio in the Forester, so I'll go have a look at that soon. I'm gonna have to figure out these wires. This green one is already on a connector. I'll see if I've got spare connectors, and I might be able to put connectors in here and then connect that one in and see if it works, or I'll just short it out and see if it works. Anyways, I need to put you guys on charge, have a play around there, and then we'll come back. Alright boys, so it's not up here, it's not micro switch. I wired this one in, like piggybacked it off the connector back here, gave it power that it needs from the green, so it just unplugs. Nothing. So it's not the fluid level, it's not the micro switch. This works when it wants to work. So hopefully it's not something internal in the gearbox. At least we found some screws, and you know why everything was so loose. But somebody else was in here doing something and they didn't fix it properly. So I'm going to put it all back, and hopefully one of you guys knows what's going on. I wonder what this switch is for. Goes off to a brown, and let's see what this black one is. Right, whatever this thing is that was under there, that lights up blue and it goes up behind the DVD thing. So yeah, still don't know what that other switch is. Let's follow this black one. Alright, this switch, it goes up behind the DVD section as well, so I'm guessing this is all to do with Japanese audio. I'll just stuff it back in there, nice and low though. Oh wow, I didn't realise there was 8 screws missing, and I got all 8 the same as well. So they are actually, I believe they are from the centre cubby on the Forester, off the lids. I've got a few of them, so they're all just in my Forester. So sweet, let's get this back together. Alright boys, so I have no idea what this is, and there's wires just hanging around. So it's actually on a connector, so I'm just going to disconnect it from the connector, because yeah, I don't want wires just sitting around. You could short out on this unit here. And there's like other things here too. Well, that's connected to this. That doesn't have anything on it. No. Alright, that spill is cleaned up. Let's get the center console back in. Alright boys, getting it back together, and realised that there were no clips in here, so I found some clips, found some screws, so that's nice and sturdy, as sturdy as it can be in there. So this is actually coming up a bit off the piece of plastic. Yeah, let's get the other side on and get the center section back in. Alright, that's looking a lot better. I've got 2 extra clips on that weren't there, couldn't find that one, and we don't have one that's similar, so yeah, see how we go. Alright, that's all fixed up. One of the clips did pop off and drop down there, so I had to fish that out. Just got the knob to do, but that can wait. Found the clip, so it's all good. I've got the other part to it, just need to get the glue at some point. Oh great, what's going on here? I had a magnet in there, was stopping it from coming open. Anywho, well, I was just looking at this, and there's a clip on that side, but the clip's broken on that side. So if I do fix this anyway, it only clips on one side, so it might still come off. Damn it. Wow, that is so much better. I can't believe I didn't do that before. Alright boys, if any of you know what this is? It's like a CB or something like that. It had stock wiring in there. I think there was an option for a CB in Japan. Alright boys, I'm going to finish this episode here. Couldn't find a solution to my problem. Do you guys know what it could be? I'm thinking most likely it's gearbox related, obviously. Normally first thing in the morning it'll go into manual. I could drive to work, it'll be fine. I could drive halfway to work, it won't be fine. I could drive just down the street to drop my son off at childcare. When I get back in the car, it won't work. What could it be? It's not fluid level, and it's not the micro switch. I'll dive further into it, but if you know, please comment down below. So if you like this episode, give it a thumbs up, and if you haven't yet, please consider that hitting that subscribe button. Sorry, there's so many flies flying around in here. It's crazy, I haven't even been in here. Anyway, thanks for watching, and I'll catch you next episode when we get stuck back into the Forester. Thanks for watching, bye.